Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more This War of Mine. So we've had Bruno going out. Oh god, we've been raided. Someone came in the night and took our things by force. Someone tried to rob us. It was quite a tough group, but they didn't do much harm. Thankfully we were all armed, none of us were wounded, but the attackers walked away with many valuable things. We should put more people on guard. So they stole 3 food and 5 water, so it's a good job that we got 2 food and 3 tins. Oh, that was yesterday, wasn't it? That's the... I'm confused with this screen. Right, so I think the plan is that we want to take Pavel to the hospital. He's depressed. Let's have Bruno have a little conversation with him, I suppose. Bruno's very tired as well. So we're going to have to make you sleep the entire day off, because this exhaustion's going to get you killed and probably depressed and all that jazz. Oh, we didn't spaz out. Oh, we spazzed out today. Oh dear. Pavel, I want to make love to you. Listen to me. This is how I want to do it. What do you want? Well, mostly fellatio, but just to remind you that you're not alone here. Right, so while they're doing their little depression talk, what do we want to do here? This rat trap's not very useful to us, apparently, which is annoying. We definitely want to cook. I don't want them hungry if they're depressed at the same time, so we're going to make sure that they get fed today. It's going to have to be Pavel that does it. That wounded is going to be a bit annoying. I didn't find out whether or not we could take from those lockers, by the way, but I assume because they're locked and it's in an occupied hospital that it's stealing. So I won't be bringing any lockpicks or crowbars to open them up. We're just going to assume it's stealing unless I'm told otherwise. Come on, guys. You can finish talking. Soon. We're losing daylight. Literally losing it. Kind of want to break them up, but at the same time, this depression, if it doesn't go away... Oh, sad. Wonderful. Well, better than not depressed. Right, Bruno into... Actually, no, I need you to cook. That's going to be annoying. He's exhausted. He's the most efficient cook, that's the problem. Right. Make a meal for both of you. Pavel, let's have a look at this workbench. It's fully upgraded now, it's actually. Bear that in mind. Do we want to board up? We could also make a herbal workshop. Prepare herbal meds, bandages, and quality roll-up cigarettes. Bandages is what I like in that sound. We need parts, but if we're off to the hospital, we're not going to get them, which is a problem. I think we want to board up the place and make it more secure. Well, at least he can run now that we've healed him a little. Right, so Bruno's going to have something to eat, and then he's going to go straight to bed. Sweet. Hopefully we can get at least to tired before the day's out. We also need a defense, which I'm hoping boarding up the rest of the building will be enough to do that. But somehow I'm not sure that's going to be the case. Almost done. Wonder if they have antidepressants at the hospital. That'd be nice. There we go. So we've fixed that up. Let's have a look what we've got in the metal workshop. Maybe even be able to upgrade it, possibly. Ooh, what's our water situation? 22, we're fine. Okay. Not going to waste parts on making fillers then. There's nothing we want there. What is it to upgrade it? A lot of stuff we don't have, including parts. Okay. So we can probably make bullets if we repair this even, upgrade it even further. But that's for a later day, I think. Right. Well, we can't make the herbal workshop anymore because we don't have any wood. Literally don't have any wood. What's this take? I mean, might as well. It'll come in use later on. It gives us something to do with our time, where we currently have nothing to do. Also need to make Pavel eat that meal as well. Forgot about that. So once he's done making this thing, thermoregulator I think it was, then we shall make him eat, and then we're going to look at what we need to grab from the hospital. Right, so go eat your food. Glad you can run. So you should just be wounded and sad. Yay, wonderful. Right, well we've got 6 meals, so that's 3 days worth of food. So we can afford to go to places where there isn't any food. Right, so we kind of wanted another trap, but we need parts, so we're not going to be able to build that. We've just made the thermoregulator for an alcohol distiller, but we need the parts, so we're not going to be able to make that. We have the parts for a herbal workshop, and we have the parts for the herbal garden, but it's a lot of wood. Grow herbs and make medication for cheap cigarettes. We can improve it to grow vegetables. So with the herbal garden and the trap for small animals, I'd like to imagine that can sustain us at home without having to get food. And we need wood for a simple heater. It's only dropped a degree since we started the game, which is 59 Fahrenheit for those wondering. Ooh, check the radio. Let's see what is going on in the city of Pogoren. We have cool outside, yep, we know. Classical music. Coffee's less frequent. Was not enough. Yeah, looks like nothing then. Okay. So, what can we really do? Bruno's just still very tired and sad. I think from sadness, though, we should be fine as far as stilling depression is concerned. Shall I just make... I'll make a filter. Let's at least be efficient with our time and make some water. I think 3 parts for some water is pretty good. Because if it gets stolen, then you never know. We might need it in the future. I don't think we've got any sugar, have we? Oh, we've got 11 sugar. I might get the moonshine going then, if that's the case. So once he's set that up, I'll set the moonshine still to go. It won't finish by tonight, but we'll have tradable goods by the morning if a trader comes. Right, so run down here. Quick, 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 quick. I think we've got the stuff to do it. Yes, we do. Can even make 2. Yeah, I can't see why not. We can only not make 3 because of the sugars, and sugars are only really good for making moonshine as far as I'm aware. So let's get 2 moonshines on the way. And we actually have a good thing to barter with now. As long as he gets it done by the time this finishes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Wonderful. So, final verdict before we leave. We want to build... kind of want to build this. Oh, we need the electrical parts I just wasted. Oops. We just need wooden parts. Lots of wood though. At least 15. Alright. And Bruno is tired. Cool. Well, for the last few seconds getting to bed, I don't know if it'll make a difference. But he's recovering a little bit. Maybe it'll matter somehow. Right, so we're going to... You are going to be on guard, Bruno. I kind of need you to guard over sleep anyway. Mostly because... Ooh, the warehouse. Danger. This used to be a warehouse of a big store. Currently it's used as a hideout by a group of armed thugs. We might find useful things there if we can sneak in, but it's very dangerous. And then there's also a brothel. Lots of stuff. Yet again, though, if you want to get laid for a can of meat, this is the place. Mothers will do some really kinky stuff to get food for their children. It's a big building, well guarded by local thugs. They will have plenty of goods and are eager to trade. So that's a trading area then. We've got the construction site, all these dangerous areas. What about St. Mary's Church? Caution advised at a church. Well, we're going to go to the hospital anyway. Says we've cleared out 100% of it. Yeah, right, City Hospital, because we want to get some healing done. Some sexual healing. What did he want from us when we left? I'll take a can of food, just as a bartering thing to trade maybe some medicine over. And I'm not sure if healing us is going to cost us, so that should be sufficient, I think. I don't want to fill my inventory up otherwise. Right. So, let's take what we can. And then the first healer we see, we shall inquire as to the rates. Ooh, yes, you can help me. Yes, master. Oh, he's just gonna do it. Some of the personnel died, but some just left. I don't blame them. Yay! Bandage for free. Wonderful. It's not what I expected. It's what we received. Right. In that case... there's nothing else that side. I'm sure this game would be so easy on an evil run. Look at all these things we could steal. And just clear out a hospital. But alas, I will not intentionally do any of these things. I am aware that I have stolen though. I feel a bit of deep regret for that. Not for the vengeance. Vengeance was justified. Though we invaded their home, they could have discussed with us. But they didn't. So we've got plenty of wood. Wood's what we really wanted. Ooh, yep. Lovely. I think we're actually going to be able to clear out the hospital of all non-stolen goods. Let's go down to the doctor to trade. He wants medicine and bandages, but he might have something we want. Books, med ingredients. So for food, what do you want for food? We're here now, so we might as well trade it off. You don't need any of that. Ah, this is charity, is it? Okay. Well, we are good, so let's just take a little bit of what we need. That's an offer I'd expect from a decent person. We are decent people. Pavel killed a guy, but grateful for our contribution. Wonderful. Right. You did heal me, so that'll do me just fine. Stolen goods. Don't know how to get there, it's over here. Sometimes this pathfinding can be a little annoying. We came from there, didn't we? So we just want to look upstairs. Can I talk to you again? Ah. Patients in more serious condition. And then we've just got this last one here. What do we have? Well, we can finish that stack. We can add in another stack. we want some herbs over 2 components? Yeah, why not? When we actually come to use this, I suppose it's a good idea to have a little bit of a backlog on that kind of thing. Well, I'm not entirely sure what else there is to do here. I think that might have been it. I do not want to cause trouble. Right, let's make one last sweep of the place. And just make sure that we only ever want to come back here if we need healing. Because apparently it's free to do. Which I can get behind. Yep. Go down here. Yep. I think that is it. We're only halfway through the day. Yep, okay then. Well, let's run to the exit. Little on the shorter side, so you know what? Let's do an extra day. Why not? I'll treat you. What have we found? And what's happened? Oh, outbreak of crime. Oh dear. Please don't say it. Well, Bruno's not dead. So that's always a sign. The night was calm. Ooh. Pavel has been searching for supplies and brought home some interesting things. We did not get the 15 wood we needed, unfortunately, but we have cleared out the base. And we've got some stuff. Hungry, slightly wounded, and tired. Very tired. Well, just make the food for us, please, Bruno, and then you can go straight to bed. I don't mind from that point on. We can make another moonshine with the sugar that we grabbed, which is great. We still haven't got any meat from that rat trap. I traded with the doctor at the hospital. It wasn't the best deal, but the hospital serves the whole community. Yeah. Well, they helped us out. You have no bio update. Okay. Alright, you eat. While we're in a bad situation, I'm gonna let them eat as much as they need. Because I like my people. Ooh, meat! Yay! Barely even spotted that. So what was that? 3 days it's been down? And we gained 1 meat from it? I mean, it's not the end of the world. Now then. We have 4 meat and 2 veg. So I think we want to put meat in, since we only have 2 veg. And the tins are food in themselves. I think that's probably the best. Right, Pavel can go have his dinner. Love the soundtrack to this game, by the way. Is that right? Perfect amount of bleak and hope. That'll do for now. Slightly wounded, tired. Well, make a filter, set the water going, and then I'll put them both to sleep. Filter. Oh, we can make the herbal workshop now. Do we maybe want to do that? And the heater. What's the temperature? Still 15. We have an outbreak of crime. Did we get any weapons parts? We didn't. I think what we're going to do at the night time, and it's going to be the perfect for our timing in this episode, really. We're going to go back to the first place, and we're going to go get those weapon parts and whatever else we can grab. So a table with some simple equipment where we can prepare herbal medicines, bandages, and low-quality roll-up cigarettes. We can upgrade it to make real meds and good quality cigarettes. We can use those herbs we grabbed, which we have 2 of. I mean, it's not that great. Anyway, let's make a filter for the water. Ooh, trader. Well, we've got some moonshine coming along. Yeah, let's answer the door to him first. Just make sure he don't leave. I'm not sure if he leaves if you don't answer the door. So what's he got for us? Food, tobacco, parts. Need them. Absolutely. They say it's quite common, but apparently coffee's rising in price, or at least that was my assumption. Maybe I misheard it. Let's get a cigarette for Bruno, because reasons. Right, and then how much is that going to cost us? That's a fine we have a deal kind of situation. Weapons parts. It's better than the cigarette and a part. 7 parts and 3 weapon parts. We've got a moonshine brewing below. Yeah, we can't get any more for this. I think that's pretty much the cheapest thing you can take from him. You can have it for almost nothing. We don't have anything we really want to throw away. So let's make that deal. Let's set the water going, and we'll wait for that moonshine to brew up. And see what we can do with those parts now that we've got them. Oh, I also need Pavel to sleep. Ah. Ooh. Right. Let's look at the workshop, see what we need. Take the moonshine, buy what we need. So, we kind of wanted more wood. He didn't have any electrical parts on him. I think maybe the first place had them. So we won't worry about any of this, I don't think. Let's just take any wood that he might have off him. Let's take that. Because although we can grab wood, it fills up slots when we're scavenging. So how much? That's a fine, we have a deal. 8 wood for 1 moonshine. Won't do. Won't do. Alright. Trying to push our luck. So that'll give us a fair amount of stuff. I think that's all we're going to do with him today. I need to make sure that... Yeah, we just need electrical parts and we can get a reinforced door. Let's just check what it takes to repair that. We need 2 weapons parts and a broken pistol, and I think there's weapons parts with the pistol. So we're going to be able to get a gun, and we're going to be able to build ourselves pretty much anything we want to build when we get back after the night. So let's get Pavel to go to bed so he can recover. Hopefully there'll be no one at the abandoned house, because that would be very unfortunate. I want to dismiss you, but I don't want any of my people getting up to do it. And we're going to kind of have to make Pavel go, because he's got 12 equipment slots. And it's all about hauling, because it was abandoned at that point, and we essentially moved everything to the front of the house. So it's just a matter of waiting now. So actually I think since everybody's asleep and there's nothing to do but wait, I'm going to fast forward this and then we'll see you at the night time. Alright, see you in a sec, guys. Okay, so we want to go to the abandoned cottage to pick up the broken pistol. And we want Bruno on guard. He's not tired anymore. We managed to sleep it all off. So we'll have Pavel scavenge, Bruno on guard. Let's go. We don't need to bring anything with us. We should be fine. So essentially, all of the stuff is right here, in theory. Yes. Ooh, even bandages and fertilizer. Fertilizer's good for the setting rat traps, actually. So we needed weapons parts. Is it 4 to a stack? It is. We needed the broken gun, and we needed that electrical part. And the rest was just wood, wasn't it? So let's take all the wood. We might as well take some bullets. Gun's not really that good without them. Let's see. The fertilizer for the rat trap. Do we want the bandage? Nah. Let's leave the bandage. Take the sugar. Sugar's good. And the parts, I think, is probably what we want. Bear in mind some of the stuff that we're missing. There's some of the stuff that's here, should I say. I think that's what we want. And that should serve us just fine. Yeah. Okay, right. Well, let's head back with that. Let me just check there's nobody in the house. Bam. Yeah. It's all just rats. Still unoccupied. Still empty. Okay. Thought I felt a spider along my arm then. Right, well, we're just going to run to the exit. And that is where we're going to call this episode off. So if you've enjoyed the episode, guys, then be sure to leave a like. If you've loved the episode, then be sure to subscribe. But if you're not quite sure, stay for the end card to see the rest of the content we've got to offer. As always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.